Okay friends, I have made this video to show you all how Excel deals with time or perceives it as a data type. You can access this file in the download section of the course as well. What I have done is on the column A I have entered string values, that is simple text data, which shows the format I have inserted in the column corresponding column B. So when I will enter a date here, say today's date, that is 1st July, in Excel I will enter it as a standard, that is 01-07 slash dash oops sorry 01 backslash 07 backslash 20, and I will hit enter, and it turns to the format I have set this cell, and the format that I have already set this cell is nothing but the corresponding column A, that is dd-mmm. So once again you can access this file in the download section. And moving on, what I will do is quickly on this column on this cell I will put it to the above cell, and the change in format can be easily observed. Now I will simply go on up till here, entering the above cell, and you all do notice the change. Now something interesting is happening, and I'll explain this in a minute. Okay, what I did in this set of cells, the format was time, even though the type of format under the time section was different, but still the cell format was in time. And here the cell format was not in terms of time but in numericals. You must have remembered that when we were using amround and ceiling and floor function, the default value in the cell were some weird integral numbers like these, which didn't make much of the sense unless and until we just format using format painter, and we just copied the adjacent cell containing the time into it. So what Excel does is Excel deals with days as numbers, as whole numbers. You can see the decimal place. I have set this to decimal 2 decimal places, and this to 5 decimal places. Okay, so the point is Excel deals with days, that is in whole numbers, in a set of whole numbers. And if I put enter number equal to 1, and then I equate it to number 1, what Excel does is Excel automatically assumes the general 1 number to be fixed for 1st January 1900. If I change it to 2, it's 2nd January 1900. So the 1900 is the default set for Excel. So everything is numbered from starting, every day is numbered from starting from 1 and correspondingly referencing to 1st January on 1900, and after 365 it will change to 1901. So if I enter 365 here, you can see it's 30th December, and 366, it was a leap year, so 367 it should show 1st January 1901, and that's it. That's how it is working over here. And the previous number was how it was, there was some 4s to something earlier when I had entered 1st July 2020. So it has used the similar referencing indexing to obtain the integral value here corresponding to the date. Vice versa is being shown over right now. And now we will move to the time. While dealing with time, the first format we have is RR colon month minutes. So let's say I am talking about 9, and I will quickly equate it. And now something, okay, it should be here and this should be here. The thing is, what is this one? First I will start with, let's start with number. So Excel deals with hours as decimals. Okay, like 9 is, if I change it to something really nice, say 12 noon, you can see that the decimal has changed to 0.5. That is half a day. If I change it to say 6 a.m., it shows 0.25, that is 1/4 a day. If I change it to 6 p.m., that is, it shows 3/4 of the day, 0.75. So you can see how Excel is dealing with hours. It is considering days as whole numbers and hours as decimal. And what is this general one here? I will quickly show it to you. If I change its format from here to date, so it's actually showing 00-01-1900. It's showing that if you do not enter any date or you directly enter a time, it by default assumes that the numerical value 1 is being there and it is considering it as 1st January or something before 1st January, that is nothing, 00. So that is how it is perceiving time as. It has set the integral part by default as 1. That is, it has assumed that the day is some 0th of January in 1900, and the time is, since time is 6 p.m. in the afternoon or evening, so it's 3/4 of the day. And I'll quickly show you what this is. You can see this is 1080 as m. It changes to 18 in hours, and in m it is 1. And when I do m inside square brackets, it shows 1080. So what it is doing is, it is instead of showing 18 hours, what it is doing is 60 minutes plus 60 minutes plus 60 minutes in up till it reaches the 6 p.m., that is 18-hour mark. So it is basically doing 60 into 18.